Do not listen to this recording whilst driving or whilst operating machinery. Only listen when you can safely relax and bring your full awareness to your own complete comfort. Hi, this is Michael Seeley, and this is your bedtime's guided sleep meditation and deep sleep hypnosis journey for a deeply relaxing, lucid dreaming experience, where you will discover how to tune in to your own subconscious mind's energies of powerful healing, as you learn how to very soon activate and manifest your mind and body's deepest resources to lovingly heal you as you sleep. So make sure as we begin, you are finding all of your sleep's resting positions, allowing your arms and legs to uncross if that's comfortable for you, and allowing the relaxing length of your full body and your head and your neck to settle in for your growing comforts. Making sure all of your morning's wake-up reminders or alarms have already been set. As you begin to orient your present awareness to an easier rise and fall of your breathing chest, and becoming aware of your diaphragm muscles there, within the lower stomach. Allowing you to breathe in and breathe out in that relieving and relaxing, very natural way. And I wonder if you might enjoy absorbing yourself even more into those wonderful and compounding sensations of very soon discovering within you so much more inner calm. As you can continue to choose to absorb your relaxing awareness in the many sounds and the rhythms and the tones of my voice, as the sounds of these guiding words, which are all for your benefit, can all go with you into those more beautiful creations of your very own deeper mind's unfolding visions. And imaginations within dreams. As even the idea of dreams beyond dreams may increase your more soothing and more sublime open senses, allowing some more pleasing waves of a restful frequency or a peaceful inner harmony to expand and align to all levels of a welcoming and growing vibrant bliss. As you orient your sleepier attentions and your night's positive daydreams to what a part of you already knows about allowing your mind and your body's deepest healing. To truly activate, as you may soon notice yourself already stepping or drifting into these bedtime's travels of pure recovery. Within your more nourishing and soundest progressions towards a beautiful, lucid sleep. As I continue to talk to other parts of you now, just a little less consciously as we go. And I wonder if or when you'll realize just how reassuring and even more relaxing it can be to just float all physical tensions far away. As some part of you remembers how to let go. Of all other overthinking cares and concerns, as if you could see the various energies of your recent day's activities now beginning to sail away, way out. Just like a beautiful sailing ship. As a powerful ocean wind now blows into those large and white engulfing sails. And this slower sailing vessel of pure dreams carries with it all kinds of far-away conscious thoughts. Because you know we are so much more interested here in remembering what it's like to shift on down and down into those unconscious healing states of an arriving peace. Where you know that wonderful capability of your resting being always continues to do its very best. To replenish and to repair you every night, that you remember to forget to even try to see yourself stay awake. When the relaxing eyes blink a little heavier, and then they close. And you do remember how amazing it soon can be to relax yourself and let go. Into a nighttime's deeper reveries, just like drifting into the most gorgeous possibilities, and the most satisfying lucid freedoms within all deeply mending and soothing dreams. And I wonder too if you'd enjoy imagining, seeing or experiencing these most unique, slumber times, luminous wonders of your subconscious sense of self. Now just walking out along a long and green countryside trail. As you picture yourself simply strolling upon some seaside meadows, upon a coastline's walking path, upon so many ocean-facing cliffs that overlook the nearby waters of an almost infinite stretch of blue and green reflecting seas. As you gaze out there, way beyond, to where the low-hanging and floating clouds just glide and slide along above the sapphire and turquoise waves. Below a stunning and deeply tranquil vista of some richer indigo skies. And maybe, just maybe, from time to time, as you continue to simply wander, every so often you might come to think you can spy the incredible breaches of some pods of playful dolphins, or maybe even the surfacing of some majestic and happiest humpback whales. As the magnificent creatures of the ocean play and they swim and they seem to dance around each other. And it's so powerfully calming and relaxing and so engaging to simply watch their flowing, mesmerizing movements. As they rise above the diamond whites of the waters and then sink down and down again, sometimes never to be seen on this surface. As they simply disappear, just like all busy thoughts. Of a conscious mind, diving down beneath the calmest waters. And maybe there's another part of you, that wants to join in with these natural creatures and might like to continue just swimming far away, maybe way, way on out there too, to disappear and play along with the diving dolphins, or with those playful gliding humpbacks. Yet very likely, as you dream, there's possibly another aspect of you that would also much prefer to enjoy the grounded comforts of becoming a lot more present to the simple hushes and the calming sways of the gentle oceans of some greener meadows, with their seas of the softest grass. As you step and you stride along the sometimes winding and curving, dipping and rising, most gorgeous earth-born tracks, where there are sparrows and gulls, and maybe even eagles you might see, swirling there overhead that sometimes pass. As you hear the relaxing notes and the distant cries of their airborne calls, there's a special quiet quality building within, that seems to agree and activate with the calmest flaps of every wing. When you imagine yourself just flying along like a seaside falcon, since it can almost feel in some seconds or some minutes now ahead of you, there's a lighter rise of a lifting sensation, now filling up from your stepping feet, and then with the following in-breath, you are so often grounding yourself once again, and always peacefully and easily continuing to move yourself along, enjoying the immense grounding energies of a healing earth, supporting you in every way. As you rise again and then crest the next glorious rolling hill, you're noticing yourself venturing down and down upon some other distant sides, always feeling even better and better inside, when you very clearly and very quickly realize you're happily discovering an enormous, timeless castle resting there on a small mountain's peak ahead. As you spy the ancient remains and the remnants of an enormous relic, you see this antiquated, majestic safe-hold settled into the cliffside like a royal monolith at the very ends of this age-old path. And yet you know it's not so much the ancient ruins of this age-old keep that has led you here, or that truly captures your more curious attentions the most right now. Because it's very much more the more fascinating and even more mysterious depths of an open and lower level cave that seems to be waiting for you just there. Inviting you beneath these searching experiences with a growing wisdom and a knowledge far below the crests of this elevation, nestled underneath the ancient castles overlooking and watchful towers. You see yourself beginning to move down again, along a descending and straight forwards, always lowering brand new path, and a natural set of stairs, all made of mossy stones. And still there's that pleasing wonder as a surprising and vital part of you is simultaneously feeling lighter and lighter. As if your heart itself were mending and glowing. As one important part of you continues downwards, and another important part of you seems to climb. As all relaxing senses within you seem to drift and float in two directions both at once. And this euphoric, ecstatic journey is somehow liberating you with a powerful, healing release. As your body's muscles and your very fibers and your nerves and even your very cells begin to fill themselves with a potent medicinal quality. Since even your mind's energies and all of your deeper brain's impulses seem to send through all aspects of your dreaming awareness. More and more positive bursts of all nourishing and all curative, gentle goodness. As you continue to hike downwards, relaxing more and more, until all of a sudden you can see a small stretch of a sandy beach shore opening out before that mysterious, metaphysical kind of a waiting cave. And you see there's a special sign here, written and carved with some beautiful symbols, ancient symbols, etched into the timeless rocks. And yet curiously, you seem to recognize these runes, because you already seem to know and can translate easily. And you know this unique and most mysterious, legendary grotto ahead of you even now is truly one filled with a special and uncanny magical quality of Earth's energies. Paired with a stunning aura of such a brilliant and shining silver moon's flowing light. And just a little way ahead of you, as your toes and your feet arrive, and you pass on through this unique threshold, and you move yourself through the entranceway of the stony arches of this cave. It's so immediately soothing to already discover yourself breathing in and receiving deeply the natural thermal steams of a nearby natural pool and a hot spring of such thermal warmth. Because you can see right there, bubbling away with its peaceful song, in the middle of this most marvelous and sublimely sheltering hidden space, is the healing source of a naturally occurring mineral spring bath of wonderful rising vapors. And you can see the very real magic of this alluring hideaway is really the clearest blues of this crystalline oasis of Mother Nature's pure warmth. As you gaze upon the deeply inviting and deeply restorative, clearest waters you've ever seen, in the form of a natural sauna, and a deeply warming, deeply cleansing sacred pool. And already within this cavern's comforts, you can almost see and likely feel a buzzing aura of a unique healing energy, tingling so lightly upon your skin. And relaxing your face and easing your shoulders and freeing your chest. And it seems to be becoming so much easier to just inhale and exhale so freely. Because with every deeper breath, you seem to be receiving inside of you a warming current of tingling transformation and a deeper change. For a much better inner boost to your very own mind and body's better health. And somehow, and from somewhere, you can seem to hear the softest whispers of such a wise and ancient, kindly voice. Maybe even from across several centuries of all passing time or space, saying to you now these most powerful and significant of all words. Yes, you are healing yourself right now, my friend. Because you are discovering for your own eyes all of the most powerful and eternal resources of your own growth, of increasing health, and yet you can see when you look around you that the remainder of this cave is entirely empty, and there is not another person here to be seen or found. Even as each corner of this mysterious place seems to convey an even more beautiful sense of healing promise. You soon find your fixated eyes beginning to gaze into the ethereal qualities of the wonderful circles of this pool. As each bloom becomes scented with an exotic yet familiar richest aroma. It's as if delightful spices or exotic fruits or those deepest ocean airs. We're sending to you now so many more intoxicating and deeply nourishing manifestations of your most powerful healing relaxation. Along with the clearing strength and the absolute cleansing powers of all growing and expanding positive health. As an invigorating and a youthful and a vital elixir of life is now already penetrating down and down into every one of your body's joints and bones. And you look and you wonder just how replenishing those bubbling mineral waters appear to be. Because it's as though you can already reach out and touch all of the magnetic goodness of the Earth's own healing chemistries, pouring out from the very core of an all-powerful deeper source. As you inhale so very deeply all of these calming scents, and you enjoy every feeling and every thought of the soothing and calming flavors relaxing you, always deeper and deeper into a trance-like zen of dreamlike bliss. And in response, the thermal spring before you soon begins to change its own swirling colours. And you see it begins to intensify and amplify its own radiant and most beautiful inner glow. And breath by breath, you're somehow opening your own mind's inner eyes, and your heart's energies now to begin to truly see and feel so many astonishing and more gorgeous visions of a healing moonlight, streaming and streaming through the refreshing, cleanest airs, and washing over you more and more. As the shining light of all positivity and a remarkable, even more vital growing health begins to bathe your arms and your legs and your torso. Until the sublime essences of these life-giving beams wrap around and all across your forehead and your jaw and your nose and your cheeks and your eyes. Until you are looking back on your own physical being itself. Now receiving the pure glow of this radiance. And an all-nourishing, strengthening vitality. All across the highest crown of your head, as you begin to drift and merge in and out of your own physical presence. You're becoming aware of every possible dimension opening to you. And every aspect of your own dreaming mind itself clearing itself of all negativities. And completely cleansing away and ridding all kinds of thought toxins. As you experience yourself letting go of all unwanted and unhelpful and unneeded outgrown ideas. Because your brain is now sending to your body all-powerful, purposeful signals to return your inner life force and your resting physiology and all natural healing endorphins and even your chi and all chakras, all energy centers, to all healthiest circulations, with a renewing, clearing balance. Because your body's cells and every cellular building block within you is rebalancing and renewing. And returning you to that much more youthful stamina and resilience of inner strength. And you know now, if you'd really like to, you can just start to lower yourself down so safely and with all protections, down into the spring's curative waters. That have now become such a beautiful liquid light. Starting with your toes and your ankles, and very soon your lower legs, and even dipping yourself up to your hips and your waist, and your hands if you choose. And the thermal minerals of these glowing waters feel so incredibly relaxing and deeply soothing. So sublimely healing and so relieving. As the liquid light of the earth and moon energies combine to create an alchemy of cleansing purity. All of the way, even into your mind and body's genetic code. Because you are sensing and experiencing right now all of the astonishing changes and the profound transformations of your cells all healing. Even your skin is beginning to glow. As you dip and you soak your stomach and your upper torso, and now your arms and your shoulders down into the waters, all the way to your lower neck. There's a miraculous flow of inner currents, and the softest vibrations of absolute blissful healing, filling you from head to toe. And I wonder which parts of you you'll choose to heal the most. As your deepest mind and body's wisdoms combine. And direct these liquid light energies to realign and rebalance and repair everything you wish to heal within you permanently and with your own natural powers. by your own highest commands. Within an all-natural healing source is yours to enjoy and carry with you for as long as you wish. As you bathe and you soak and you allow all negativities and all aches and all pains to leave you, and every sight and every sound and every calming sensation is returning you again and again to your amazing and more youthful, increasing resilience of all good health. And you can know and you can see so clearly even your life force aura of more and more light and more peace and more vitality is returning to your higher spirit. And replenishing your most sacred soul. Because these experiences of pure healing and dreaming are continuing to revitalize you and restore you and relax you in all sublime ways. And especially now, within your arriving deeper sleep, until after some more time, as you enjoy soaking and you rest, and you find you've satisfied and you've absorbed your most rejuvenating and healthiest fill of these earth and moon's thermal springs. When that time arrives, you can very simply and very easily step or float yourself out once again. By climbing so effortlessly out of the glowing pool, feeling so light and renewed. As you sit or you rest or you lie back down again upon a brand new familiar chair or that cozy bed. And you allow your dreams lucid awareness to gaze up now onto the ancient ceilings of this enchanted cave. Where the stony canvas all above you seems to dissolve and drift away entirely. As the entire roof of this cozy cavern opens out now to become a cosmic expanse of an entire loving universe all above you. And you witness and you watch so many tranquil galaxies of slowly rotating, shining stars. Reminding you that you are healing. And you are loved so very deeply. As the most gentle cracklings of a nearby campfire and the peaceful bubbling sounds of that mineral spring continue to soothe you and nourish you into your calmest sleep. You know your unconscious knows and automatically understands how to heal you now. And how to allow every healing quality of your most restful, deepest serenity of all replenishing nightly sleep to reveal to you more and more every night your most astonishing inner strengths, all across the widest aspects of this limitless universe of beauty. Unfolding above and around you and within. As an important part of you, even within this deepest sleep, begins to climb and lighten again. And float and soar like a golden eagle. because your dreams are beginning to merge now with the impossible beauty of so many astral comets. And your sleep's wisdom is simply guiding you across an entire galaxy of peaceful orbiting stars. With all positive energies and all polarities, you are mending truly in your deepest being. And finally, allowing your resting mind and your body and your spirit to truly heal. As the softest whispers of some ancient sages and the wisest lessons of many teachers throughout all ages travel to you. With their healing messages. Even as you continue to relax and you learn and you let go into this peaceful sleep. It seems now you're just sleeping with the very angels. And all beings of harmony and alignment. As a divine healing contentment and an inner light transmits to you. From the universal heavens and the eternal days and nights of Father Moon and Mother Earth. Because you are completely healing now as you sleep, and you are restoring your energies unconsciously. And mending all parts automatically. throughout all future times. Because your deepest peace of this soothing sleep is just floating you away. And these are the wonderful moments for your most blissful sleep and your dreams. As you see yourself resting in the stars, just like a sleeping baby. Snuggled up and so cozy and protected. Throughout all time and space. Of absolute and long-lasting, deeply healing inner peace. As I wish you now a most wonderful healing sleep. And your happiest good night. Because now is the ideal and the right time for your deep, deep relaxation of your pure and lasting sleep. Good night. Good night. Good night. Because now is the ideal and the right time for your deep, deep relaxation of your pure and lasting sleep. Good night. Good night. Good night. Because now is the ideal and the right time for your deep, deep relaxation of your pure and lasting sleep. Good night. Good night. Good night. Because now is the ideal and the right time for your deep, deep relaxation of your pure and lasting sleep. Good night. Good night. Good night. because now is the ideal and the right time for your deep, deep relaxation of your pure and lasting sleep. Good night. Good night. Good night. Because now is the ideal and the right time for your deep, deep relaxation of your pure and lasting sleep. Good night. Good night. Good night. because now is the ideal and the right time for your deep, deep relaxation of your pure and lasting sleep. Good night. Good night. Good night. Because now is the ideal and the right time for your deep, deep relaxation of your pure and lasting sleep. Good night. Good night. Good night. because now is the ideal and the right time for your deep, deep relaxation of your pure and lasting sleep. Good night. Good night. Good night. Because now is the ideal and the right time for your deep, deep relaxation of your pure and lasting sleep. Good night. Good night. Good night. because now is the ideal and the right time for your deep, deep relaxation of your pure and lasting sleep. Good night.